Hey, my friend Will here over at FXAUUSD.com. First of all, welcome to the video. Back again with another weekly forecast for the 11th of June. We're halfway through 2018 already. Time flies. So this week we have a big announcement with the new indicator that I've built, custom indicator system that automatically draws our price zones and gives us trading signals when price comes into these trading zones. Okay, so this week I'm going to be testing it on my own live account, just in case there's any bugs, etc. Then I'll let you know next week how to access it. So you'll see it here. Just go to indicators. It's the FXAUUSD Price Pro, and see, we've got the bands, we've got a load of, see, it automatically draws our zones for us. Recolor, retouch, and yeah, it's a pretty awesome indicator. Being able to code from an old couple of different indicators that I've put together, changed a bit of the code, and turned it into a powerful trading tool for us. Okay, so this week we're going to start off as always on the US dollar index, and just let's have a look where we are. So you can see in the weekly, just go through the monthly, we've come out of this monthly area here, and going with the higher time frames, the price breaks up through here, so it caused this last low. It will look to target monthly price zone up here around 101 over the coming months of the year. So time will tell if this holds. On the weekly, again you can see a smaller area, but just had a retouch. Again, these areas up here are looking nice for later on in the year. We're looking short term this week where we could get back in on this move up. And good area here, good area. Price zone down here is 92,500. So maybe get a bit of a retracement this week, start of the week, and then eventually get a move back down towards this 92 area here on the daily. So see, it actually gives us signals. This was a signal we got last week from price zone on the 4-hour chart. Price comes back in, 2 arrows in the area, and a nice move down to this kind of area here on the 4-hour chart, which was the opposing zone, which it just hit. So watch this closely this week. There's a bit of news this week, I think. Just pause the video and get Forex Factory up 1 minute. Okay, so we have Forex Factory open, and let's see, today we had some news on the British pound. We'll look at that in a minute. A lot of news this week. We've got CPI tomorrow, inflation in the US, average earnings in the UK. Big federal funds rate this week, and CPI on Wednesday, so a big week on the pound and the US. We'll have a look at these currency pairs in a minute to see what could possibly happen. Yeah, so a big week news-wise. So if you're trading, be very careful during the day trading. Just be very careful this week, because the news can cause the markets to turn very sharply. Okay, so let's look at the dollar. So what could possibly happen this week for the Fed fund rate? Maybe a possible little bit of a rally, and then a drop back down into this area here, or down here. I'm looking around the 92,500 area this week on the US dollar index. USD JPY, again, weekly charts. See our indicators plotted, our zones for us. Don't need to look. We look at the weekly chart here. Look at this weekly, targeting straight up here. So targeting the last area that caused this move down, which is here, 112. So again, USD JPY. You can see we're actually getting a buy signal on it today. Up to target up towards 112, 113 on it. USD CAD, I'm not interested in trading that. It's very choppy at the minute. USD Swiss franc, again, the monthly. Could get a little bit of pop up towards this 101 area, and then a move back down to this range bound market. Euro USD, you can see I'm actually in on a trade on this small trade on one of my smaller accounts, one of my 10k accounts. Reason being, we got the weekly signal here to buy from this area here, and we're looking to target up towards 121. You can see it in the weekly, up towards here. This is kind of reaction towards here. We got the signal just coming out of the zone, so I'm liking this to rally up this week, possibly towards 119. 500 and break through and move back up, but anyway, this week towards 119 for the Euro USD. Euro JPY, similar story, looking to meet the higher time frame targets. 2 weeks ago, it more or less hit this 124 area. See a big spike down, pin bar, arrow, target 132, possibly higher up towards 135. Again, we don't need to draw the zones because the indicator draws the zones for us, trading zones. Down here, more or less just misses it by a few pips, 30-40 pips. Huge reaction to that area. You can see maybe a 300 pip move in a week from that area. It was actually worth the space of a few days. Last week was a continuation of the move. So nearly 500 pips from that weekly price zone that it popped up from here, and it's looking to target 132 is the first easy target. Let's look at the British pound. We've got a lot of news in the British pound this week, and we've had 2 strong months of selling here. And if you look at the monthly, we're going off the monthly price zones. We've had this area here that caused this up into this area here, and then price, we actually got an arrow here, move back down. So price, look at the longer term, this could pop down, back down towards 125, and then rally back up, especially with this price action reaction here. You can see it's been moving up slowly up towards this was pre-Brit exit here. This zone was created, price comes back up, makes it way over a couple of years to test it, to move back down, likely to test 125 over the coming months. Short term, see where this area here in the weekly. So with all this news this week, I'm going to kind of let's see what happens. This could cause a huge move down towards back under 130 this week if the news isn't right, especially with this on the daily. So be careful trading the pound this week. You can see we just had a reaction from this 4-hour area today. Back up, reacts at it, and sells off. So it'll probably be a bit of a slow week till Wednesday. Well, tomorrow's a CPI actually, so the pound's going to be busy this week. So just be careful when you're trading the pound. British pound, Aussie, again similar story. Had a small test of this, nearly didn't hit it, just about hit it, so it could possibly come back down to test 116, 173 anyway this week with the news. So just be careful trading these pairs this week in the pound. Don't say I didn't warn yous. Let's look at the Aussie pairs, Aussie USD. Drink of water. Okay. You can see the Aussie, a few weeks ago we had a reaction at this price zone here in the weekly. Monthly area also. Here. Price reacts off it. I could technically say this, I've got weak areas off. This was, I only got strong. So on the indicator we can have weak and strong areas. I like to look for the stronger areas. So this technically is an area here where it's targeted. So, but I'm liking it to come all the way up to back up towards 79 anyway. Aussie JPY again, similar story. Had a reaction to this area here. It's coming back up to test 88. Yeah. So I'm liking it to start to rally up after this period of accumulation here. The rally up towards 88 again. Kiwi. The Kiwi. Okay, so we've had the reaction to this area here. Indicators drawing the zone for us. Had the reaction. Price looking to pop up and test this opposing zone. That caused the move down into this zone. You see the arrow. So off the weekly. So bullish this here. So and ready to get back in this move would be down here on the daily towards 69,400 this week. Let it pop down and then get back in to go with the higher time frame targets. Okay, so that's this week's analysis for the major pairs, guys. This week I'm going to be testing the indicator for bugs, and next week I will let you know how you can access it. It's pretty powerful. So any questions, get in contact with me at will@xauus.com. If you want a more personal touch with one-on-one mentoring, simply click the link below for a free 20-minute consultation with me. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll speak to you soon.